Hi there, it's Ed. I just thought I'd do a quick video on how to tighten the pins up on straight razors. I often get asked a fair amount of times, how you go about actually tightening the pivot pin of a razor once it comes loose in the scales. So I just thought I'd sort of demonstrate. This is one that I'm just sort of in the process of pinning. This is a 11/8 of an inch, this razor. I've nicknamed this one Spots because it has a fleck in the buffalo horn there, which I think which I really like. I think it adds character. But yeah, like I say, this is 11/8 of an inch. Excuse all the fingerprints and things like that on there, but quite a hefty bit of Sheffield steel, this one. But yeah, I mean, basically, it's just a case really of just tapping just ever so lightly, just generally doing the same amount on both sides if you can, although it doesn't matter too horrendously too much, but try to get a similar amount on each side. And it's just a case of just going ever so slightly and just very slowly, and then just testing. So it's just a case of just opening up until the tension is basically how you like it. Everyone's different. Some like the razor sort of hanging about in the scales, flapping about, and others like theirs really tight. But yeah, they do, unfortunately, over time, all razors are the same. They do eventually loosen up. With age, obviously the more times you open and close it, eventually the things just naturally loosen up, particularly with natural materials like buffalo horn and woods, and resins and things like that do as well. But yeah, it's just a case, like I say, of just going ever so slowly and just tapping the pivot pin there. You can even use, if you haven't, this is a ball peen hammer. I'm not sure of the weight of this one, just a very small jeweler's ball peen. And this is just, again, a jeweler's anvil, which you can buy fairly cheaply. If you haven't got access to something like this, you can actually use a tablespoon. If you, maybe not your wife's favourite solid silver spoon, but yeah, just a standard old tablespoon. And if you can, I would try to hit it on something fairly substantial, particularly, if you can, maybe something metal. You just have to improvise basically, but you want a solid surface on the bottom of the pin. But yeah, and then it's just a case, like I say, of just ever so gently just tapping, and as you tap the pin, just very gently just make very small circles round on the surface of the pin, just to keep it all even. But yeah, just ever so gently. It doesn't take much. You don't have to go wild. In actual fact, you really don't want to go wild. You almost want to creep up on it if you can. Because if you go too wild, you could end up over tightening and possibly even cracking scales. Certainly delicate materials like horn and ivory. You can, horn's not too bad, but it can crack. But ivory in particular can be very fragile. And some of the shells, the mother of pearl and things like that. But yeah. There's, like I say, this is 11/8 of an inch, this one. It's got a real weight to it, real chunky razor. But I hope that's helped someone anyway. But lovely, thank you very much, goodbye.